Running a full-service catering company, I completely understand how stressful and at times overwhelming it can seem planning a wedding or planning a large corporate event. What I always tell clients is that there are two very simple concepts that you can apply to any event, be it a wedding, be it a corporate event, be it a private event at a residence, to help all of these seemingly overwhelming details become easy to manage and to save money in the process. Now, the first concept is the most important one, and this is something that I like to call event vision. Now, think of it this way. I always tell our clients, think of your event, regardless of what type of event it is, think of it like you're starting a company. If you were starting a company, your first focus and the first questions that people would ask you is, what does your company do? What problem does your company solve? They wouldn't ask you, what color are your walls going to be? What type of printer are you going to have in your office? So if you're planning an event, don't pick out your linen colors, don't pick out your napkin colors, don't browse on Pinterest and find your mason jar styles before you've actually figured out how your guests want to feel at the event, how you want the vision of your event to be, how you want your event to look when your guests walk in. Have a vision meeting with your partner, with the people helping you plan the event, and ask big picture questions. How do we want our guests to feel when they walk in? What's the style of food service that we think ties into this vision better? How do we want the event to look and the impact it's going to have? How will this best help our cause, be it for us getting married, for us having a product launch, or for us impressing VIP clients? If you have a set vision, all these other small details that you're getting overwhelmed with become so easy to manage, because all you have to do is ask yourself one question: does this tie into my vision or doesn't it? The second concept is smart money. And when I say smart money, I'm understanding that for almost every event, 99% of us are working with a budget. If you're in the 1%, good for you. But for the 99% of us that are working with a budget for their event, we understand that you're making little compromises. You're making little changes based on what your budget will allow. And as long as all of those changes tie into your vision, that's okay. But there are some things to never ever skimp on when you're planning your event, because of how much they actually impact the success of your event and the impact of your vision. One of those things, and the most important one, is service staffing. Long after your event is over, your guests will remember how they were made to feel at your event, how taken care of they felt at your event, more so than even the food, more so than the elaborate chocolate fountain that you spent $1,000 on, more so than anything else. They will remember how they felt, how taken care of they were. The second thing is to not go overboard on frivolous things that really don't add any value to your guests. I often see people going overboard on things like frivolous dessert displays. Desserts are great, they're amazing, people love them, but no one's going to eat 10 of them on a massive spread after they've already enjoyed a great, well-served meal executed by a good catering company, they've enjoyed good music from a good DJ, and they've enjoyed a well-put-together event. Desserts are one of the biggest money wasters in events, in my opinion, and that is one of the biggest ways. People want to have a simple, thoughtful dessert that doesn't have to be too fancy, but also ties in your event vision. And that's it. Don't go overboard. Don't spend tens of thousands of dollars on desserts for your huge event. Last but not least is the alcohol. If you're serving alcohol, that is. This is one thing that will help cover up a lot of these little tiny mistakes that sometimes are unavoidable at events. If your guests have a drink in their hands at all times, everything is good. And a lot of these little tiny things that come up and that people stress out over are often slowly washed away by your guests feeling well taken care of. Don't cut that extra bartender because you feel like one person should be able to get it done for 200 people. Make sure your guests are taken care of. For more information on these strategies, please check out our blog at drewcooks.com, and please comment and subscribe to our videos. Thanks for watching.